Hi guys, what's up? How you doing? Um, I don't know if you can notice, but I feel like I'm gonna homa. I have a cold. Um, Maybe my voice has changed. I don't know, but I'm almost sounding like a white person. You know how white people sound like they have both their noses closed. They sound like,
Hey, my name's Roger, and I'm from California, and you know what I like about Africa? I like going to safaris and feeling good about myself because I'm rich. Ha ha ha.
yeah. That's how. Um, that's how. That's my impression of a white man from California. Yeah, I have a cold. My one of my nostrils is blocked. One of my nostrils is blocked. It sucks. I hope it's not COVID. I'm gonna um kusema kweli sikupata I didn't get the vaccine. I'm so embarrassed to say that. Um it's like 3 years now. I never got it. I don't have any solid reason not to. I'm really lazy. I just couldn't bother. And I feel like I might pay for that. Have you been? Um, I've been good, I guess. Yeah, of course I've been good. I mean, I'm alive. Let's be positive for once. To go positive, like I've been good. I've been okay. Someone close to me got married. That's nice. I went to a wedding. You know. Let me tell you guys something. I've actually never been to a wedding in my life. But that was the first wedding I've ever attended. Never been to a wedding in my life. Is it That's actually amazing. Like I've been to several funerals, to be honest. And yeah, but that was my first wedding, and I have to say I hated it. I mean, well, mostly because it's a church wedding, and you guys know how I feel about church and all that. But yeah, I'm happy for the guy. Good for him. Good for him. I wish him lots of happiness. Are you guys going to get married? What's with you? What's your plan on marriage? People ask me that a lot. What are you planning? Do you want to get married one day? Listen, marriage is one of those things I just have like. Not that my opinion matters, but I've never really. Do you know those things that you've just never like really thought about? Like I've never like sat down and really thought about getting married. Like, but I I wouldn't be lying if I said that I'm not sure. Yeah. I mean, you have to be incredibly in love with the person, but yeah, it might happen. And kids scare me. I hate when people ask me, "Do you?" No, I don't hate it, but it's just like it's also something else I've never thought about. Like, do you want to have kids one day? My answer for now is no. I do not want to have kids one day, and I know this is a cliche, whatever take on it, but look at the world. Seriously, you want to look at the economy. I can barely afford my own food. I can barely afford to stay alive. What tells you I'm gonna afford? What tells you I want to bring in another human being? Huh? I'm here dealing with my childhood. No. But I'm just dealing with my own shit, and I don't wanna pass that on to my child. I wanna. If I do have children, I would like them to come when uh when I'm well, obviously comfortable enough in life and like mentally stable. That's the best time. Like just me being mentally stable. That's because I want to be mentally stable when I have kids. Don't to pass on my trauma onto them. I don't want another generation of comedians. That's my point. It sucks. That's a Isn't that funny? That's how you create comedians. You know, one thing I've actually never thought of myself as a comedian. I just don't think of myself as a comedian. I really do think that deep down I'm a fraud. I'm not a comedian. Like every time I go on stage, I just go like, like I perform, but at the back of my mind, deep down, I I'm always thinking like I hope they don't realize that I'm just bullshitting my way through this. I hope they don't realize that I just thought of this joke when I was taking a shit. Like I never sat down to write. It's just I have so much. Yeah, I feel like I'm fraud, so I never consider myself a comedian. But yeah, it's crazy how like your childhood affects you and who you turn out to be as a person. It's so crazy. Like the things that just happen to you. I think for me, the most traumatic thing to ever happen. And listen, I can never forget this day. Um, I was in class 8. I was like, how old? I was like 13 years old. And listen, I was a silent kid, but I was starting to get popular. I was starting to get popular. I was starting to feel good about my life. But I was very silent. But I was starting to feel good. I don't know why, but I was starting to get popular with girls, especially for some reason. I think it was I was so mysterious as a kid. But not that I was like I wasn't mysterious because I was cool. I was just mysterious because I was weird. I was so weird. So I was just, and girls kind of started to like this. So when I saw that girls liked this, I started being more confident with myself. I started being more confident. I started feeling good. And one day, I was caught by the teacher making noise in class. And we'd get whooped in the ass. But like this teacher had a cane, like a pipe, and then he whooped me or rather he called me to the front so he can whoop my ass. And as he was whooping my ass, he noticed that my trouser is like kind of hard, like my trouser, because the reason is I was wearing like another jeans short inside, so that I usually wore that so it couldn't hurt, like the whips. And yeah, he noticed this and he told me to remove everything I was wearing, both my trouser and the jeans inside. Like, listen, this guy whooped me butt naked. I'm not even joking. Yeah, like I was I was kind of rising in the ranks. Like I was starting to get popular, but after that, it just yeah, I went to the even I don't even like that was a day. That was a day I can't forget. Like I was the uncoolest kid in school just by that. Yeah, yeah, and it's been like that ever since till this day. That's why I'm doing this. That's the reason for all the pent up anger inside. But what an interesting thing. It's weird to think about how that affected me, because I think that has been the biggest blow to like my self esteem. Yeah, most likely, yeah. I've never been confident, like truly confident, I think, past that day. I'm always doubting myself, and I always felt like I always did feel like a loser. It's so funny. I was the loser. I'm not joking. I really was the loser. I know people say like, "Oh, I was the loser in school. I was an introvert." No, I really was. I really was that guy. Like the guy with no friends. And let me tell you the guy I was. I was the kid. Do you remember when you'd go to another school? You'd like switch schools, yeah? And then let's say you switch schools, and then you make friends with this kid. You make friends with someone. The first guy you make friends with. I was always the first guy that new kids made friends with. And they just get to a point where they realize that yeah, this guy is not cool, so they'd find other cooler people to hang out with. And yeah, that that's high school summed up. And uni. Yeah, that was interesting damn. Like they just move on, and then sometimes as I just be like, "Yo, bro, I thought we were hanging out," but they were like, "Nah, I found cooler people to hang out with, so suck a dick." Yeah, the childhood days, those were, and just do you remember like how embarrassing your attempts to like impress your crush would be? Mine was so embarrassing. But it's comforting to think that everyone goes through this. Everyone's done stupid things at some point in their lives, right? Right? No, just me. Okay. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I'm good. I'm doing well. Yeah, the cold has put me home. I have this cold. I think it's COVID. I haven't gone to any doctor yet, but I've been home all week so far. It's on a Thursday today. I'm such a bum. I am such like a lazy bum. I've just been sleeping all day. I look like I've slept in a fucking garbage pit for a week. That's how I look. I'm even afraid to go out because people will scream when they see me. That's how bad I look. I can't remember the last time I showered. Yeah, such a bum. But such days are nice. You get to like sit back and reflect on things and just waste your life away on YouTube, like you are right now, or whatever you're listening this to. Yeah, but yeah, man, I just wanna, there's a point you get in life where you're just you start to really like realize the monster you are. Yeah, I just wanna change I wanna change myself in some areas, because I'm not the best person, and yeah, it'd be nice to change, you know. Has someone ever like this is actually brought by, like, I was talking to a friend of mine, I think it was last week, and they told, as they were talking, it was a kind of joking kind of way, and we were just joking, just talking shit, just shooting, just to see what happens. We are just talking, and then they said something about me, something negative, like, you'd never do that for me, and you're just laughing. And it kind of hit me that, yeah, maybe that's what they truly think. Like, I wish I could be there more for my friends and family. Just, because I care about people, but like, I care about my mom. I care about them. I really do care about them and my family, but I just don't call or text. I just don't know what to say. Like, what do I say? Like, what? I call my mom, "Hi, mom, how you doing?" I mean, yes, but it just feels odd. Like, I didn't grow up talking to my mom on the phone. Why would I start now? The only chats we have are for like really formal stuff, but you never like text with your dad. That's so strange. You don't text with your dad like, "Hey man, what's up? What are you doing?" WID lol with your dad. No, you don't do that. You just see him once a year, and he gives you advice on life, and that's it. That's your dad. Yeah, that's your dad. You just see him once a year. He has a different haircut. Yeah, he has a different haircut, and he has a new suit that he can't wait to show you. That's just so interesting. Yeah, he got the new digital license plate. Those just sound like dad things, or he bought a new drill. Oh, yeah, yeah. He bought a new drill. He just can't wait to show you, but he doesn't do it directly. He just hints at it. You know, when you go home, he's like, "Hey, I want us to work on a new chicken coop. Go bring the drill." And then that's the point where you're like, "Oh, you bought a new drill," and he's like, "Yeah, yeah. Come, let me show you how to use it." But that's sweet because sometimes they're doing it to like bond with you. You know, it's just an excuse for them to just hang out with you. Because those are the times that I would like hang out with my dad the most when we're just fixing something. Isn't that? It's amazing. Like we just because we never talk like on the dining table or anything, but when we're fixing something, like when you're fixing a bulb, you know, when you're fixing something that broke, that's when you get to bond. Like he tells you to like he always tells me I'm always the guy holding the torch. Obviously, I don't do anything. Yeah, but it's beautiful. Yeah, when you're fixing the car with your dad, it's amazing. I remember this one time. My dad and we were somewhere really remote. I don't remember where we were going, but we got to a place where there was like a big, not like a very big ditch, but it was big enough that our car could not cross the ditch. And we had come so far to get there, so we couldn't go back. So it was actually easier to just kind of make a bridge for the car with rocks. Just throw rocks into the ditch so that the wheels could go over the rocks. That was the easiest thing because we had come, so far to get there. So, and there was a bunch of rocks lying around. So I remember doing that, and that was fun. Like it was just two of us out there somewhere in some wilderness. Yeah, just figuring out ways to like build a bridge, to like get our car across. That was fun. That was fun. Yeah, and he let me drive. He let me drive like over the rocks that we had like sort of aligned over the ditch. Now that felt like I was in control because I didn't feel like the guy holding the torch. He was outside guiding me with the car. That was cool. That was cool. Yeah, yeah, dads. Yeah, I don't even know what I was talking about. um, yeah, I don't know what I was talking about, but yeah. Oh yeah, Valentine's just got by. Didn't do anything. But we hung out in the house, so yeah, that was nice. Valentine's. I have nothing to say about Valentine's. I don't have like a hot take on Valentine's, but I just know that I don't like it. I don't like it. I just feel the drama. When I hear Valentine's, it's just associated with drama and spending unnecessary money for things that are overpriced and stupid chocolates. I hate it. I don't like it. Why would I take you out on a date on Valentine's? Why? It doesn't make sense. Like, oh yeah, because everyone else is doing it. Is that? I mean, we could, but really, what's the reason? Why don't I just show you that I love you every day of the year? Why on this one day? It's just one of those things that like, it's just designed to annoy men. Like, what is the point? I mean, they say that it's all about love. It doesn't have to be like romantic love. It can even be about your parents. No, it's just about ripping off men, so we can buy chocolates and flowers and overpriced dresses. That's really what it is. But I won't go against the system. I will accept things for what they are. I will silently hate. But for those of you who like it, it's good. You just go ahead. But yeah, I don't find it very special. Yeah, and I know you don't care about my opinion, but it's fine. Let's agree to disagree. Valentine's can be or cannot be special. Depends on you. But yeah, that's been all I have for today. I don't have much to say. I know the last one was a long one. That was like 40 minutes. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I don't remember anything. Um, it was 40 minutes long, and I listened to like the first 5 seconds, and it's just annoying. It was just me breathing over the microphone, like, yeah. It was. I don't know what it was. It must have been annoying. Sorry. I will find a microphone. As soon as I can afford one, I'll find a nice one. But for now, I just record on my phone. This isn't even meant for anything. It's just me talking. It's just me talking and posting it, and then one person will listen to it, and it's probably me. Yeah. So yeah, life, huh? Life. Yeah. That this is the point of the conversation where you should slap your thighs and say right as you stand up, because we have nothing more to say. But thank you for listening. I'll see you on the next one, whenever it is. Just keep an eye out. Yeah, yeah. Not to go back to Pornhub.